North, this is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skol to usher two teams into battle. Today, there's an NFC fighting store. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Eagles take over first.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
He just missed that Super Bowl a couple years ago, but Hurts and those Eagles, they got it last year, Kate. And remember, he was the MVP in that win. And kind of like he was all season, he's just a stabilizing force. He makes people around him better, and he's a Super Bowl champ to boot.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Trying again, following the sack. Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
You know, Kate, that injury robbed us all of what looked like a promising rookie season through the preseason where this kid was on fire. But he's still got a year of learning from head coach Kevin O'Connell. Maybe more importantly, watching Sam Darnold's magical season now. Well, now the ball's in his hands.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. McCarthy to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
A gain of 3.
Here we go. Here's one of those game
down.
situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They'll run for it with Mason. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now give it to Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That throw behind his intended target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
On the coverage.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
50 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Mason will try this one up the gut. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
He fields it from the 8. Jukes out a one-stop. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's tackled for no gain. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Juke the defender. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Philadelphia.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Gain on the play.
Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagle first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. And he scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
At the 10-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hurts scrambles from the pocket. Josh Metellus on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Eagles with a 4th and 3. Nick Sirianni sending in the call. The offense staying out there. They're going for it. They'll go. Hurts. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
On the tackle. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Barkley. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Stop short of the goal
Minnesota
line.
spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
It's 2nd and goal. It's Barkley again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take
The
over
Vikings
1st
and this
10
running back headed
at their
back out
own
for a new
28-yard
series.
line.
They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Now it's McCarthy. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
In slant route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. Hits him on the out route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Return coming from the 6. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this 3rd quarter. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Mason gets it on the counter. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Where one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Mason. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. Brought down before the return gets far. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down,
move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Intended for
He's looking for A.J. Brown there.
Incomplete.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
This
10.
defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's incomplete left side. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts yet again. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Pickup of 10.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Philadelphia.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
On the scramble.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
For Josh Oliver.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll slide down after picking up a couple. Second down upcoming.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A play fake now hurts to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Option play, they give it to Barkley, and they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Ivan Pace on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
On the carry.
He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
3-yard pickup.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going
Makes
to
the
grow their
score
lead late, but
Eagles
still
13,
a one-score ball
Vikings
game.
7.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Philadelphia.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give to Mason. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Looking to throw. He's running for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Vikings.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
1st and 10.
Vikings trail by 6. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Mason, and he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Gain of 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. To throw. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for T.J.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd
You go
and
middle of
10.
the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss.
We've learned how
on the play.
valuable sacks
It's
and a
now
pass
3rd
rush are in
down.
today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there.
And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Vikings 14, Eagles 13.
Here's Reichard, set to kick this
Reichard
away.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
Gibson now to return. And this drive will start
Xavier
inside the
Gibson on
25.
return.
The Eagles
take over
ready to set up
1st and
shop
10
on offense.
at their
They
own
find themselves
23-yard
down here
line.
in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for Devontae Smith. Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here he is to throw. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. And the Vikings have recovered. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Vikings now set to take the field. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Mason gets it from the gun. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 28-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running once more with Mason. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll come away happy
4.
getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Mason. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down. They can take the clock down to 0 now. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout.
That's good.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.